guys, it's Joy from the Paper Catch, and I am putting up the chatty version of this flip through. But before I go through it, I wanted to talk about a few things real quick. Monday, March 21st, my shop will officially open. Finally, it's taken me forever to do that. I've sold locally, but it just took me forever to get that set up online and have the courage to do that. I'm trying to think what will be in my shop. I will be doing a few things. I will have seasonal handmade paper packs. And by that I mean that each season of the 4 seasons, I will release a certain number of handmade paper packs in various colors. I don't know what colors yet, but they will be there in at least a few different colors, to include white. And then once they're sold out, that's it for the season, unless I decide to I cannot talk tonight. Unless I happen to decide to make more for the particular season. I am currently working on digital kits. I have so many antique books and ledgers and things that I am working on putting up for you guys to purchase and download, to use in your journals freely. I have magazines from the mid to late 1800s with incredible ads in them. They're amazing. Lots of really cool writing, lots of cool stuff in them. So those will be up there, and we'll be continually adding because I just have so much that I want to put up. So definitely keep checking back if you like digitals and old ephemera. I will also have paper packs. These paper packs, I haven't decided yet, but they will have anywhere from 85 to 100 pieces. I will probably lean toward the 100 pieces. And in them will be antique and vintage book pages and possibly a ledger page. I might, trying to think, maybe some coffee dyed papers, some vintage and antique ephemera, vintage and antique postcards, playing cards. I mean, you name it. There's so many things that I will have in those. I may also occasionally put in some vintage fabric. I have not decided quite yet. It wouldn't be a ton, but there might be a little piece or two in there. Trying to think of what else I would have in the paper pack. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'll come back to it if I think of it. I also wanted to say, with each journal that I put up for sale, with it will come a paper pack, and similar to the paper pack that I was just talking about, only with a little bit less in it. It will be about 70 pieces or so, give or take. It will have the things, as I said, already mentioned, plus some leftover pieces of paper or kits or whatever I happen to have used in the journal that had been created for you to use in the journal, as well as possibly some fabric pieces that I have left over that, just some lace or trim, or again, just some fabric that I have left over, and you can do what you will with that. Sorry, I'm reading notes so I didn't forget anything. See, I even write stuff down and I still forget. I may also, and this is included with the actual paper packs separately from the journals, but with this one too, I may also include a piece of handmade paper or two in those from time to time, or may always do it. I don't know. Another thing I wanted to mention was that I will be, well, I've had, from the time I started on Instagram back in July, many people come to me about starting a Patreon. So coming in early April, I will also be launching my Patreon. And so from now until that time, and the closer to it, I will give a date. At this point, I don't have an actual date. I'm just saying early April. But from now until that time, you'll hear me periodically talk about it, about, you know, what will be in each tier, how many tiers there will be. And I'll also make sure you check description boxes both here on YouTube and on Instagram. I may occasionally leave information there. Let me see here. Oh, and also on March 22nd, the day after I open my shop, I will be having a giveaway. I'm due. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but then I decided I would just wait until I hit 2,000. And I did about a couple weeks ago. I hit 2K on my Instagram, and that's where this giveaway will be held. So if you are not following me there, make sure you go over there and follow me, because that's where it will be mentioned. But it will be an international giveaway, and there will be 2 winners. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. But it will be on the 22nd that I post that. And I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and get into this baby here. As you can see, she is a chunky journal. She is chunky. I will say that a lot of what is in here can be removed, so you can do whatever you want with it. It's still pretty chunky even after you remove what can be removed, but you know, everybody has their likes and dislikes about that kind of thing. I love the chunky journals. I think the chunkier the better, but anyway, I'm taking this off because I was holding it shut while I was talking to you, so I didn't have to hold it. So obviously this is the cover on the front, and we've got one of my handmade flowers, the ones that I had made on my channel here. And if you haven't seen that, you can go check that out. But yeah, this is a poppy painting that I did in watercolor. And then we've got a pocket up here that I have a tag in. And some of the tags that I created in here are, you can write on the backs, and some are like this. This is an easy fix if you want to turn it into something that is able to be written on. Just tear some paper and put it on. We got eyelet trim. I love eyelet. And then I have a little handmade mini journal charm. It is usable, and on it are 2 little charms, I guess, as well. My name will be on the back of this journal. I haven't gotten to that just yet. I also want to say that because I'm filming at night, the coloring is going to be off a little bit here, especially with the blues. They will appear brighter in the video than they actually are. Same with this one. So with that said, I'm going to go right into it. So over here, this flips out. I keep wanting to move, but I have my camera right now. So we've got a pocket here with an antique postcard. We've got some polka dot trim or ribbon there. And then that opens up. Got some writing space, and we've got a little key charm here. Got a little waterfall here. These are all stitched, and they're all pockets. and then another pocket here. You will also see in this particular journal some of my handmade paper in here, which is also over here. I've got, these are my handmade paper and some acetate in here to create little pockets. Got a couple vintage photos in here. And then oh, what am I doing? I totally forgot to open it up. Where is my head? Okay, so we've got a little mini pocket here, which I have some like little, I guess, washi style stickers in there. I think there's like 3 pieces in there. And then we have 2 tags. With this one I made from some ephemera that I had. And most of these tags are stitched. And I do this, sometimes I take them off and sometimes I leave them. The strings, they can be cut off if you want to. I'm gonna leave them. Anyway, this is the other one. And as you can see, I've got some handmade paper on there as well. Off the top of my head, I forget who did these, but I will definitely link her below. And that one is to be written on as well. And then there's handmade paper here, which could be written on. And then moving right along. I did not use any digital kits in this particular one. I have a lot of antique book pages in here and vintage pages. Lots of different fabric pieces. And I am one who love, oh, tag just came out. Not tag, but piece here. I'll just stick it up here. Anyway, I love little bits and pieces sticking out of journals. I just love that. Some do, some don't. I do. Anyway, this was a vintage piece. And in it I have one of my flowers again and a tag with some buttons. This one is not written. Wow. Cannot write on this one, but you could make it so. And this blue, like I said, is definitely brighter. And I've got a wax seal on here that's a daffodil and then a dried flower underneath that. And then I have 2 tags. One is a vintage playing card. Ooh, Butterfingers. And then this one. There's lots of writing space in here. I will put the number of pages down below in total, front and back. But off the top of my head, I don't know, so I'll have to do that after. This is a Sears Roebuck paper, and there's 1 in each signature, I believe. And these are little seed envelope, yeah, seed envelopes, and I turned them into pockets, and there's some gilding flakes in each one, I think, and among other things. And there's stamping and inking. You can see some here. And here I've got more of the handmade paper and some lace trim and buttons and stamping. I've got a handmade tag, a vintage postcard, so this is a vintage paper book page. It's from the Bobby Twins treasure hunting book. Am I in? Okay. Then we have this, which I'm going to put my pen here so I don't lose my spot. It likes to close. And this looks like an envelope, but it is not. If you can see, there's a button here. And some more of that polka dot ribbon, and it just opens up into some running space. So we've got a coffee dyed doily there, and all that. So, and then this was a is a hidden paper clip, and I just put some fabric on there and a little button. I love this color green. I love green. Green's one of my favorite colors. Certain shades. I don't like all greens. Okay, bring this back. Some more stamping, and then this. One day I was just making a bunch of different pockets, and this one is attached by some textured paper here. And we've got a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And then you've got a pocket here, 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 and here. This is a vintage page as well. It has a ton of beautiful floral images through it. So, and I got some a stamp here and some stamping. Some stenciling. This is another vintage page. This is an old dictionary. Look at the patina on this one, is really pretty. And then we've got this beautiful pocket here. And a little charm, some flower, and then I have this is not vintage, but it's a beautiful floral postcard that I put in there, and then another handmade tag that again could be made into a writable tag. And then we just keep on going. That was another one of those floral pages. And we've got a little tuck over here on the side with another handmade tag, and this has some wax melt on there. And all the pages in here are coffee dyed. I believe there might be one or two that are cinnamon dyed, though I think most of the scent is pretty much gone from the cinnamon. Another handmade tag in this little corner tuck. And then this is just a little booklet that I made on some antique paper, or book page. I believe this is close to the 1860s, 1870s, around in there. And then I've got a little pocket here. I left the back blank to be written on. And I've got a pocket. There's nothing in them, but there's a pocket on the inside of the front cover and the back cover. And then, like I said, it's just some writing space in here. Antique paper, some stamping, another handmade pocket. Another one of those seed envelopes. And this one opens up. You've got a pocket here, some more of that gilding flake. And then this envelope is a vellum envelope, and you got that. And then there's a little secret tuck up here. Some more stamping. And this pops open. And then there's this belly band that I made. And you can see it well. I'm trying to avoid my lighting, but it's hard to do that with S tape. So I've got a handmade tag in there. And then two vintage postcards. And then we've got a pocket here. And I think all of these particular pockets. I made, I think, 4 of them. All of them I left the top open, so there's a pocket behind that as well. But this is a handmade tag. And a little tag here that I made. Tag and a tag, huh? Some antique, or yeah, vintage book page here. Just little decorations. There's more of that Roebuck, Sears Roebuck and Company pads. This is some antique paper. It's got pockets here and pockets here. We got another side top over here with another vintage playing card, although it's not the same playing card. This one just had a generic front, so I just decorated that side instead. But it was still vintage. And this is another one of those pockets that I was talking about that I made. It's one piece and it's attached with these. And on this side you've got a pocket here. Got a, some vintage Kodak film thing. And then in the tops there are 2 pockets up here. One is deeper than the other. This one goes all the way down. And this one is just right here. And there's pieces in each one of these on this side. And then on this side you have a pocket here, and then again those 2 same pockets over here. Although I don't think I have anything on this side. Then here's another one of those seed envelopes. If you can see the flakes on there. Some ephemera, some vintage ephemera. Real. And then again the pocket back here. And this is a pocket. I don't know if I have a... Oh, I do. Little tag here. There's a little pocket. And you do need to lift a little bit because of this edge piece and the folded pieces over. Just lift just lightly. And I just can't do it on camera. But yeah, that's a cute little pocket. Got another one of these, and again, the back is open. Handmade tag. Another one of my flowers over here. And then this piece this is the front that I made. And on the back, I've got a vellum pocket. And then you open it up, and it's just simple. Just, you've got a little pocket here, and a pocket over here. And then I also have a couple handmade envelopes in here from Bookpage. And in here, there's a hidden little bit of pocket here, if you can see that. And that opens up, and you've got a pocket here. And then there's a little coin envelope here. There's some little white tags in there, and I think 2 of them are embossed. That I did that. And these are so pretty. And there's the other envelope. And that has I put some fabric on there, and then this one is just the pocket there. And then I've got another handmade tag. I don't know what it is. When I'm recording, I can never get things on the way they're supposed to go. I can't do it. I can't put tags in pockets. I can't. Nothing wants to work. Oh, man. Lots of colors in this one. I would say that the primary color would be pink, but there's lots of the colors, as you can see in here. Excuse me. Another seed envelope pocket. As you can see here. One has Sears. Rollback. Another handmade tag. And this is a little pocket here. Another handmade tag. Just a simple one. Another antique paper. And now we're at the back. And this one, like the front, opens up. And I left this blank. If there was anything that you wanted to do to put back here, you could do that. I just left that for you. So then we have a handmade tag. And then some more of the handmade paper over here. And then I left, this is handmade paper too. And I left this so that it could be written on, or you can do whatever you want. And then this is the ledger paper that I said that I had in this one. And this one is from 1911. I have a check in here too from 1940. I'm trying to think what pocket that's in. That's all right. It's in here. You'll find it if you buy it. And that is about it. These envelopes are a gold. They're not. I just want to be clear that they're not like a manila color. They're actually a gold. They have a nice sheen to them. They're really pretty. But I guess in camera sometimes it looks like that. So I was gonna see if I could. Oh, I think it's in here. Yeah. A good friend of mine gifted me a whole bunch of these. Love her to death. But this is from 1940. So that's pretty cool. And I included that in there. And that, my friends, is about it. So, yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message over on Instagram. And I will talk to you all later. I think I covered everything. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, that's about it. I was just making sure I didn't forget anything because I do that. It's terrible. That's why I wrote it down, because if I don't write stuff down, I'm going to forget. So So if you are not already subscribed, I hope that if you enjoyed this, that you will subscribe here as well as over on Instagram. I will have my information down below. Hit that like button, comment, and also hit that notification bell too, so that you are notified when I upload a new video, which will become more regular now that I'm finally getting my shop open and things. I've just been so busy. So, all right, I guess that is it now. And you guys have a good night or day wherever you are, and God bless and stay safe. Bye.